Corey, as you mentioned before, I know how fond you are of contests that have the no count-out, no disqualification stipulations attached to them. For a superstar competing in a fatal four-way, they have to remember that could mean being the victim of a brutal assault, and they never see it coming.
That's exactly right, Michael. Since the fatal four-way is no count-out and no disqualification, an attack can come by way of one of the opponents in a match lurking outside the ring, just waiting for the right time to strike or outside interference. And it's all legal. When I talk about fatal four-way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the Rated R superstar Edge. The action was so fast and furious from the get-go and served as a prime example of why a superstar needs eyes in the back of their head in a fatal four-way match.
Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the classic fatal four-way confrontations in sports entertainment history. The match between John Cena, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship was a highly anticipated main event. The match saw a temporary reunion of the Rated RKO tag team and even saw Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels join forces to punish John Cena.
This match defined the chaos of a fatal four-way. In the end, Edge thought his spear on Randy Orton was enough to bring him the WWE title until an AA from John Cena changed that. An unexpected sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels dropped Cena right into Randy Orton. Cena picked up the pinfall victory and retained the WWE Championship.
Since there are no disqualifications in a fatal four-way match, a superstar has to be aware of the fact that if they're in an elimination fatal four-way match, someone who was eliminated can come back for retribution, and it's all legal. So you can eliminate an opponent, and they can interfere in the match later, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Byron, you touched on something earlier that's worth repeating. If you're a superstar competing in a fatal four-way elimination match and the competitor is eliminated, they can look to settle a score and affect the outcome of the match later. That's always a possibility in a fatal four-way match because of the no disqualification stipulation.
Michael, that's what I like to call an occupational hazard. We saw an example of that in 2016 during the fatal four-way elimination match to determine the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. The Miz was eliminated from the match, but let's say he had a major influence on the outcome of the contest. Just ask Dean Ambrose. Ooh, nasty impact.
What impact! Looking for all the glory here. Digging deep for a kick out. Wow. Oof.
Set harsh impact.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, right to the body. That hurt. Cover here. Plenty of fight left.
Remarkable.
Nailed it.
Inverted figure four, leg lock cinched in.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
We know what's coming here.
Battling to get the upper hand.
All the way up and around the world. Oh, the old head scissor. Oh, guys, there's the right to the back of the neck. Ooh, what impact. Escapes trouble there.
She is on fire.
Sit out suplex. Stomp.
Good grief.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
If this match heads outside, things can go south real quick.
Let's hope not. Ooh. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Rope breaks the hold there. I don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault.
This is all but over.
Dodges a bullet there. Quick thinking to avoid that one.
There's a mistake I've noticed that a lot of... They check with the referee to confirm that the referee counted 2, and that it was not a 3 count. Sometimes they argue with the referee. In a fatal 4-way, if you take the time to argue with the referee about the count, somebody's going to attack you, and it's going to be too late.
Ooh, what impact. Corey, I have to agree with you on a point you made earlier. Sometimes superstars get into a war of words with the official about if a pinfall attempt resulted in a 2 or 3 count. In a fatal 4-way match, you have 2 other opponents, not including the person you try to pin. If a superstar is not careful, they could end up on the wrong side of an attack.
Look, I understand the intent, but a fatal 4-way match is not the time nor place to enter into a war of words with the official over the 3 count. That's when you're most likely to feel the wrath of one of the other opponents in the match.
Drop kick! Nailed it.
Ooh, earth-shattering spine buster.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Harsh impact. Ooh, nasty impact. Oh. Here's a cover.
Could be it.
2.